I am Rithabile Hlabatawu and I am in an upcoming business venture with Ali Jaffa, Julian, Rodney and Wilma. Today we will be presenting our business plan. It consists of a number of factors such as your executive summary and your financial plan and many other factors. I hope that you will find our business plan to be very interesting. Okay, I will be speaking about the executive summary of the business. City Chicken is the name of our business. It is a chicken poultry business which aims to provide high quality eggs as well as chicken. We identify this opportunity as one which would succeed based on the fact that we are aware that a nutritious source of food is of great importance to the humankind. And with that said, this business is here to stay. We also concern ourselves with the health of every individual, and that is why we have made it our biggest priority. City Chicken will be a small business corporation venture. In the case of running the business, we do not have much experience as workers in the farming industry. However, we are well equipped in running a business because we took a management and entrepreneurship course in university. Myself and Ali Jaffa have a bit of farming experience as we did do community service. However, in the case of Julian, Rodney and Wilma, they will be applying their business skills to running the business so that it can succeed. As our business grows, we plan to expand into hiring highly qualified employees. The location of our business will be in the Lanseria and surroundings, and that is situated in Gauteng, Johannesburg. The land area is 23 HA with a floor area that is 400 meters squared. There will be renovations needed as the farm was actually previously owned. In terms of our target markets, we are aware that hotels, fast food restaurants, and market stores sell eggs and chicken. And with that said, our target market is going to be individuals, restaurants, households, fast food eateries, as well as agriculture merchants. Okay. City Chicken is very much aware that competitors exist in the case of selling commercial farm produce, and that is why we have made the decision to do thorough market research so that we are aware on how to take advantage of the markets that have been made available in Gauteng. We have highlighted some of the factors that will provide us with competitive advantage within the marketplace, such as providing high quality chicken that will be sold at a reasonable price. Lastly, our employees will be treated with care, which would allow us, or them rather, to be willing to build the business with us into great success and helping us achieve the business goals. In terms of the sales projections, it has been assumed that there will be about 25 to 60 clients a month that will result in monthly sales of approximately 572,221 rand 67 cents a month and 6,866,660 rand annually. The assumed profitability as a percentage of sales is 16.8%, which is reasonable, therefore a good investment. The total startup cost is 2,617,000 rand and 1,500,000 rand will be injected into the business by us, the owners. 750,000 will be injected by outside investors, and then 367,000 rand will be injected by commercial as well as bank loans.
City Chicken has realized that there's a huge demand of chickens in Johannesburg by restaurants, hotel resorts, and other entities. These entities, they usually buy their products in Limpopo, where chicken poultry businesses are common. We will not let this opportunity slip away by conducting our business operations in Johannesburg, where we can interact with our customers in Johannesburg very closely. Most of our competitors in Johannesburg, they produce genetically modified chicken, which their own customers, they complain about their poor taste, and they're poor quality. But as City Chicken will not be letting this opportunity slip away by exploiting our competitors' weakness by producing our own chicken with organic feed. We'll be feeding them with organic feed, which will make them much more healthier and tastier, and which is not hazardous to health, unlike the GMO products that our competitors, are producing. Another opportunity that we have identified the City Chicken is that most of our competitors, they charge chickens at a higher price. We'll be charging our chickens at a lower price in order to gain their attention and also to establish a good customer base, a satisfactory customer base for our chicken products. By exploiting our competitors' weaknesses in Joburg of not delivering chickens to their customers freely, and also to provide them with strong packaging and attractive packaging, our City Chicken, it will be focusing also on the services that we can offer to our customers, like free delivery to their respective homes, and also to put our chickens and other chicken products, other chicken poultry related products in attractive packaging.
Good day, I'm Wilma and I will be talking about market research for City Chicken. So I'm going to look at the industry trends. Chicken production has evolved over the years. Poultry meat is seen by consumers as a versatile, healthy food that is quick and easy to cook. As a result, consumption has increased quite significantly in the past 30 years. No doubt, the increased demand of chicken from household and food-related businesses, and of course the growing popularity of specialty have rapidly improved revenue growth for the industry. In the face of this growth, profit margin has suffered from rising feed costs and also regulations regarding animal welfare. As a matter of fact, one of the new trends is that with the recent advancement of technology, poultry farmers can now comfortably predict and produce quantities of chicken per time. Major market players, since chicken is a growing demand for our community, there's bound to be many players in the market. But as much as there are many players in the market, they are not as equipped as the major players. So the chicken business has a huge market. South Africa is still unable to produce sufficient amounts of chicken, so they import from Brazil. As much as we import chicken, South Africa is the largest subsector of South Africa agriculture, and the biggest or some big names in the industry are your Crown Chickens, Country Bird Holdings, RCL Foods, and the list goes on. So demographic characteristics of the markets. Chicken is diverse and it's eaten by many ethnic groups in the country. It's eaten by all population, whatever race, skin, or whatever you are, you still eat chicken. And it's found in most restaurants, hotels, fast food places, and the list goes on. There's a huge demand for chicken since it's eaten by everyone around the country, and we are quite aware the reason why commercial poultry farms and egg production companies hardly make good profits is their inability to sell off their chickens and egg when it's due, I guess. Our sales and marketing team will recruit based on their vast experience in the poultry farming and egg production industry, and will be trained on a regular basis as to be well equipped to meet their targets and overall business goal of City Chicken. Over and above, we have perfected our sale and marketing strategies. First, by networking with agriculture merchants and businesses that rely on a daily supply of chicken and eggs from poultry farms and egg production industries. In summary, City Chickens will adopt the following strategies in marketing our commercial farm produce. So we're going to introduce our business by sending introductory letters alongside with brochures to stakeholders in the agriculture firm, households, hotels, and the list goes on. Advertise our business in agriculture and food related magazines and websites. List our commercial poultry farms and egg production business on yellow pages ads. Leverage on internet to promote our business. Encourage a direct marketing and word of mouth or referrals. Strategies to appeal to the markets. We know that it is important to create strategies that will help us boost our brand awareness and to create a corporate identity for our commercial poultry farm and egg production business. Below are the platforms we will leverage on to boost our commercial poultry farm and production brand and to promote and advertise our business. Place adverts on community-based newspapers, radio stations, and TV stations. Encourage the use of word-of-mouth publicity from our loyal customers. Leverage on the internet and social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and the likes. Ensure that we position our brand, our banners and billboards in a strategic position all around the country, mostly in big cities and reachable areas. And the list is long. Advertise our brand in our official websites and employ strategies that will help us pull traffic to our site. Okay, so chicken production business is a very profitable venture to start in South Africa with lucrative returns. The demand for chicken in South Africa is very high and in excess of 2 million tons per annum. Studies have shown that chicken remains the most affordable sources of animal protein in South Africa. Further studies show that the demand for chicken is projected to increase by 1%. Since there is a high demand for chicken in South Africa, City Chicken is bound to grow because of the demand in the market. Thank you so much, and I hope this was helpful.
Our operational plan is to conduct the City Chicken business operations in Johannesburg, the best and the most suitable environment for our business to thrive in, as there isn't much of a competition in Johannesburg in terms of chicken poultry businesses. We are going to recruit a team that is going to be based on their working skills and also their qualifications in terms of conducting a chicken poultry day-to-day activities. This team will also be trained in order to equip them with the knowledge and the skills in order to achieve our organizational goals and tasks very faster. We are going to exploit our competitors' weaknesses that we have identified through our SWOT analysis by offering free packaging and free delivery services of our chicken to our customers' respective homes.
I will be speaking about the management and the organizational structure of the business. In terms of organizational structure, we plan to hire 12 employees at a later stage of the business. Us as the owners of the business are the ones who will be selecting these employees. We've actually planned out an effective process for interviewing the staff members. Every applicant will be rated accordingly based on the position that they will take in the business. In terms of the management team and the gaps in the management team, as previously mentioned, myself, Ali Jaffa, Rodney, Wilma, and Julian are the owners of the business. With regards to Wilma, Julian, and Rodney, they have no farming experience as previously mentioned, but they are willing to broaden their knowledge and do more research from what they already know from pursuing such a business. In varsity, however, they did take the Bachelor of Commerce in Law course, and they had the management and entrepreneurship modules where the knowledge of running a business was actually gained. In the case of myself and Ali Jaffa, we have experience in the farming industry where we had to undergo labor work in the farm that involved cleaning the environment as well as feeding the animals. We ourselves are also willing to broaden our knowledge in the field. Ali Jaffa and I actually did also take the Bachelor of Commerce in Law course, and that is how we then decided that we're gonna start a chicken poultry business with Wilma, Julian, and Rodney. In the beginning, we ourselves will be the ones who will fill in the management gaps. Then, as our business grows, as previously mentioned, we will then hire the people to fill in the positions. So, the manager will be Wilma, who will be responsible for the general management, supervising jobs, and sorting the chicken sales in the market. Julian will be the cash receptionist who will be counting the money as well as collecting the payments. And then the marketer will be Rodney. Basically, he will be marketing the product as well as making the deliveries to the customers. And then myself and Ali Jaffa will be the laborers. Therefore, we will have to feed the chickens and clean the poultry house as well as change the water and clean the drinkers. For the sake of meeting the gaps that are in association with like the payroll, the cost accounting and inventory management, we will be getting a POS, which is a point of sale system, to make it easier for communication purposes that will occur between the reception as well as the poultry house. Orders will be made, orders that are made will go through the computer straight to the poultry house. The POS will also assist with preparing the payroll. It will help with also just saving money within the bookkeeping area. Lastly, the POS also helps with organizing the profit and loss statement as well as the sales tax.
Hello, my name is Julian Mikia, and I'm here to present on the financial statement of Chicken City. The first main thing are the statements. These statements are forward-looking statements, and thus they have a nature of being risky and also have certain uncertainties. So, beginning the finances on the first page, it's the startup cost and the financing cost of the business. In putting up everything and checking the fixed cost and variable costs so that the business can start running up well, there are factors like marketing and machinery that we need so that we can provide the best quality. This amount totals to about 2.6 million rands, and the reason for this amount is because of the delicate need for keeping our products at a very high quality and providing our customers with the best services. This 2.6 million will not just come from one group or one party. It has to come from a collective of people, meaning the owners, angel investors and relatives, and commercial loans. The first thing, the owners need to show that they have a foot in this business, so they need to give about 57.32%, which is reasonable for owners to give. The second part is for angel investors and relatives and friends. They will need to give about 750,000, which is approximately 28.66% of this amount. For commercial loans, they will add up to about 14.02% of the business. These amounts are relevant for buying the best machines and keeping our quality levels high, and also our prices low for the customers. Going to the income statement. The income statement, it shows a gross margin percentage of 49.9% of the sales. This means the business is doing reasonably well in everything, that in sales and everything, and also keeping the cost of goods sold at a very low price. In the profit, the business will make about 303,954 in the first year, meaning a profit of about 5.4%. This, as a business, we project that our sales growth per year from the first year to the second year will be about 10%, and from the second year to the third year will be about 14%. This growth rate will help us as a group to grow our profits from 8%, from a range of 8% to about 15% per year, and this will help us grow as a business to widen our reach in more countries and provide the best quality there is out there. For our cash flow, the business looks at keeping the cash flow at about 3.8 million as a group, because this is actually the right price from having one farm and only starting up at the first year. This is the amount we need to keep flowing in the business. This also shows in the cash flow that there is amount receivables or good receivables to the ratio of sales is about 1.9%, which is reasonably good for the business. For the debt to equity ratio is about 27.7%, meaning that the business is comfortable because they have enough liquidity, or they can, if they liquidate their companies, they can easily pay off their debt, and that is a good place for a company to be. For the sales, the business sales will be about 1.26 million, more than the break-even sales. So that's the amount of sales that we are going to make in the first year. More than the break-even, meaning that the business will be doing relatively well, and the profits will be there. That was my presentation.
Hi, it's Wilma again, and I will be talking about action plan. So City Chickens is based in Johannesburg, Riemsburg. Facilities and equipment. Among the equipment and facilities in poultry production used in chicken farms are chicken cages, equipment for feeding chickens, drinking water, manure removal equipment. Inventory requirements and supplies. There are 4 types, which include work in progress, finished goods, maintenance, repair, and overhaul. So City Chicken falls under raw materials because we produce the chickens from the beginning right to the end. Manufacturing process. Chicken production is typically carried out in so-called complexes. So each complex contains a feed mill, a hatchery, a processing plant, chicken farms where the chickens are raised, usually with in a 30 to 40 minute radius from the processing plant. Contract farmers receive chickens from the hatchery and house them in a climate-controlled chicken house. These houses are typically 400 by 50 feet, and hold up to 20,000 chickens. The interior is open with no cages or partitions. So the manufacturing process in shorts is the hatchery, incubation, growing out, collecting, slaughtering, defeathering, chilling and cutting, quality control. And the byproducts, which are your necks, your heads, and your feet, are sold to the communities next nearby because high-end stores don't buy that from us. Thank you.
And that is all from us. We would like to say thank you so much for listening to our business plan, and we hope that this will not be the last of you hearing about our incredible business venture, that being City Chicken.